Hey gorgeous! Sabrina here. We are talking about my top 10 favorite MAC lipsticks today. I get asked quite frequently which ones are my favorites, which ones are my go-to lipsticks, and so that's what I want to share with you today. And I want to say real quick that I never ever buy the full-size MAC lipsticks, and I actually recommend that no one ever buys the full-size MAC lipsticks. The reason is because how do you know that you're going to like it? How many times have you purchased something full size of anything and then you find out you didn't like it? I'm the biggest proponent for samples. If you can sample something, sample it to death. And that's exactly what I do with my lipsticks. There is a website that I use where you get little samples that look like this. The website is called thebodyneeds.com. I'll put the link for you below. I buy all of my lipstick samples from this website. The only way that I will buy a full-size version is if I run through the sample, and that's usually my indicator that I really liked that color. And the samples are only about $3 per sample, I believe. So you're only spending a little bit to try out the color. And if you don't like the color, it's only $3. But if you really like the color, then you'll know for certain that buying the full-size lipstick at $15 is going to be the right choice for you. And so that's what all of these lipsticks are that I'm showing you today. These are lipsticks that I have tried the sample size of, found out that I really liked them, and I went back and bought the full size from MAC. First color we'll talk about is MAC's Show Orchid. This is a bright pink. It's very in your face. I love this color for its boldness and the finish. The finish is very creamy on your lips, and it's an all-around great color for going out at night, or even if you want some attention during the day. Hey, that won't hurt matters either. I love this color all the way around. It's one that intimidated me a little bit at first, but I ended up really loving it. Another one of my favorites from MAC is Fabby. Fabby was one I discovered earlier this past year. It's pinky mauve, that's the best way to describe it, with a hint of gold. And it's amazing on the lips. It's a great daytime color, especially if you're looking for something that's not too shocking, not too over the top. This is a great one to have. When I first got the sample of Fabby, I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't know if I would like it or not, but once you apply it to your lips, it looks a lot different. And that would be my recommendation for a lot of MAC lipsticks. Don't judge them by how they look in the tube, and don't judge them by how they look on others either. You really have to experiment with them on yourself before you'll find the true color. And that is very true of the next lipstick that I'll be talking about here, and that's MAC's Blankety. Blankety on me is a mauve toned shade with a little bit of brown in it. And that's how I feel like it looks on me. It's a great neutral everyday color. But this color in particular is one that I've heard from many of you that looks different across the board. Sometimes it'll pull more brown on some people, and sometimes it'll pull more pink. So it's really going to depend on your unique coloring how this color works for you. But it has become one of my most favorites for everyday wear. And if you've happened to buy a MAC lipstick in full-size form that you're not too keen on and you feel like doesn't look that great on you, a suggestion I would have would be to mix it in with another lipstick to see if you can change the color a little bit. That's what I've done with the lipstick I'm wearing today. I'm wearing pink Plaid mixed in with Creme Cup. And I didn't really care for pink Plaid by itself. It looked a little strange to me. But once I mixed it in with Creme Cup, I really liked how those two interacted with one another. And that brings me to my next favorite MAC lipstick, which is Creme Cup. Creme Cup is a brighter pink. It's a little more of a neutral pink. I feel like this one is great for day wear, night wear. If you want to really brighten up your look, this is a great color to have. It can be too bright on some of you with darker to medium skin tones, so you really have to test this color out before buying the full size. But if you're fair and you can pull off pink shades, I would definitely recommend Creme Cup. It's become one of my go-to colors, and I'm actually waiting on my full size to come in because I have blown through this sample. My next favorite is MAC's Plink. Plink is a pink shade, and it's a little sheer in application. It allows the true color of your lips to come through a little bit more than some of MAC's other pink shades. This is another great one that I wear any time of the day. It doesn't matter when or where. It's just an all-around great staple, I feel, for me personally. Getting into some of the brighter shades, a great red lipstick that I have found from MAC that isn't really a true red, it's a little bit more of a muted red, is Captive. Captive was another one of those that I was a little on the fence about, and I wasn't sure how well I would like it because it was a brighter red shade, but it's more subdued. It's more of a medium red shade. It's not your real bright red. And it pairs beautifully with neutral eyes, and it's even a great day color. So if you've been on the fence about trying any kind of red shade and you are of my coloring, I would really recommend trying Captive. You may be surprised at the results. Going a little bit darker here on the red scale, my next favorite red shade from MAC is Brick a La. This is one that intimidated the bejesus out of me when I first saw it. I said, there is no way I'm gonna like that color, but I really do. I love the darkness of it. It has that vampy type effect. It's great color. And for those of you with medium to dark shades, you can really pull off a color like this. For those of us who are fair and light like me, you may want to stick to wearing this one for special occasions, evenings out, that type of thing, because it is a little bit too much for day wear. Yet another favorite of mine that you've seen me wear quite often is MAC's Shy Girl. What I love about Shy Girl is it's an orange peachy shade, and it's a little bit neutral. It's not too over the top, it adds just the right amount of color into your lips. And what I love the most about this lipstick is pairing it up with some of the more colorful eyeshadows. For instance, when I'm wearing a green smoky eye, this is usually my go-to color. Peaches on the lips with green eyeshadow combinations are phenomenal. Another favorite of mine is MAC's Creme De Nude. And I love Creme De Nude wholeheartedly. It's one of my most favorite shades. It's actually one of the first lipsticks that I purchased from MAC. But I feel like sometimes it can give me that corpse-like effect where it looks like my lips have disappeared completely and there's nothing there. So what I will do with it is layer it with other lipsticks. Ones like Peach Stock, Shy Girl, Creme Cup. Layering it with those helps to warm it up a little bit, give it a little bit of color so it doesn't look like it's this big blank color. You can also layer it with nude lip liners. That helps to warm it up a little bit and make it look a little more true on your lips so it's not fading out. The last favorite I have to share with you is MAC's Speeddial. Great medium pink shade, and that's pretty much all you can say about it. It is kind of a Barbie pink, and it's a great color. I feel like it's just one of those that makes my lips look awesome, and if it makes my lips look awesome, then I want more of it. It's a wonderful shade. Let me know your favorite MAC shades. Do you favor any of the ones that I mentioned today, or is there one that you have run through over and over and over again that you've had to replace? I'd love to hear which ones you fancy as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Woohoo! Look at that! Now, you know, I really need to go moisturize my lips now. Woo!
Are you fed up with expensive experimentation? How much money have you spent on eyeshadows you don't know how to wear, or you've become bored with? Well, now there's a way to save hundreds of dollars annually and eliminate eyeshadow guesswork. Discover over 1,000 pictures of combinations using eyeshadows from popular brands like MAC, Urban Decay, The Balm, Lorac, and so many more. With new combinations added weekly, you will never run out of ideas. Visit myeyeshadowconsultant.com and become a member today.